Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to my tutorial video. In today's video I'm going to talk about content aware in Adobe Photoshop. Now content aware technology or feature was added in Adobe Photoshop CS4, and since then people they have been advancing and improving the technology. Alright, so yeah, so here I have two images loaded in my Photoshop CS6, and this is how the edit image or the completed file looks like, and you can see that it's a very good shot. And here's how the original file looked like. So control tab, and you can see that we have this really kind of a slab in the picture. It's kind of distracting people, so I decided to remove it, and I did a perfect manipulation. I think you can see that there's a little bit of a space or gap over here in the original image, but I even took care of that. So I'm going to teach you how exactly did I do that, okay? And yeah, hopefully you will learn a lot of things too. Okay, so let's get started now. For this thing to work, or this technology as in this trick to work, and yeah, if you want to practice on this image yourself, okay, or if you want to follow along with me, then this image is going to be available for downloading. The link is going to be in the description. Okay, now I need to have a precise selection. So in today's video I'm not going to use a lasso tool, and I'm going to show you something else. Okay, I'm actually going to use the pen tool. For doing that, the keyboard shortcut is the P key, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a boundary around it, and then you're gonna turn that boundary into a selection. So if you people do not know how to use a pen tool, it's very easy actually, right? You just need to select the pen tool, uh, make a point over here, make another point, and when it comes to curves, actually all you need to do is you need to click and you need to hold for creating a curve. It's actually a very important tool, you know, if you are learning Adobe Illustrator also along with Photoshop. It really comes in handy because in Illustrator you really need to use this tool a lot. So once your shape or this boundary has been made, just do a right click and take this option, make selection, and click OK, and you'll see it automatically becomes a selection. That's great. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now when the selection is selected and we have my selection tool selected, go to edit and go to fill, or the keyboard shortcut. Actually I tend to use this keyboard shortcut a lot, is shift F5, and when you do this you'll get this dialog box, fill. It's going to ask you what do you want to fill inside the selection. Now by default it's going to be foreground color, and if you press OK, it will fill in the foreground color. But right now we're going to take this option, content aware, the opacity 100, mode normal, and click OK. And Photoshop actually does a great job with this thing, and if I press Ctrl D, you'll see that it has done really a great job, people, but there are some imperfections. You can see this, you know, this tab or this path, this kind of thing came over here. And what this technology uses is that it takes a look around in the image, and it tries to copy some part of it and replaces it with the selection. So you can see somewhat of the grass has been copied, and you know, we have got this really different bush over here. So we're gonna now use a patch tool for cleaning this whole mess up. And in the patch tool also, remember, if you watch my previous tutorial, my part 20 tutorial, in that I have used the normal mode in patch tool, but in today's video we're gonna use the content aware, and the content aware comes with the adaptation mode. So we have 5 different adaptation modes: very strict, medium, loose, very loose. I tend to use very strict, loose, and very loose. I don't really use medium. And what differences are there is that if you use very loose, you will get a very good blend between the between the selection and your patched up file. If you use very strict, then you will get very less blending. Alright, so what I need right now over here is I need to use this you can see this right now, people. There's this really odd border in which, you know, there is no good blend happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick selection around this, right, and then I'm just gonna replace it with this, and take a look. So you can see what actually happened. Same with this tab or this path that came over here. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna move it so that it just goes away, and that looks great. And right now you can see over here also, people, that there's this one odd line, and over here also. And for that, actually I can use a normal method or mode of patch tool, and we just make a boundary and we remove it. That looks great actually. and no one can even say that there was a slab over there. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Control Z. And so you know, you can just play around with this content aware fill. And actually I have some other images to show you too. Wait a sec, I'll just oh wait a sec, guys. I'll pause my video right now, people. Okay, so I'm back with one more example to show it to you. Alright, so right now in this image we have this really odd chain attached to this tree. So I'm gonna quickly make a selection around it, and you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this chain from the picture. And you know, right now I have my patch tool actually, and I'm using my patch method content aware. So let go and you'll see that it just disappears. And so you know, if you are taking some pictures and you have, you know, some something in the picture that you don't want or you didn't want to shoot, but you still have it in the image, so you can use the content aware in the patch tool and in the fill to in this fill dialog box for getting that thing out of the image. So it really is a very good handy technique, I think, and it really is useful sometimes. So that's why I wanted to show it to you. So thank you for watching this video. Please like my other please like this video, please watch my other tutorials also,